off?
How do we usually start?
I mean, I guess you're right.
Well, right now,
True.
the music would have played by now, and we would have been fading in.
Fading in right now.
And this is usually where we'd say,
greetings.
go.
How y'all doing today?
Welcome back
Welcome back to
to
Deep Thoughts with Ben and Owen. I'm Ben.
That is correct.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about
Whatever we want.
But
But first, you may notice the audio
it's much better.
is once again
Oh,
back to its
it's crisp.
old quality.
It's crisp.
Ben went to the local wizard and gave him a few doubloons and a tuft of someone's hair. Do you know whose hair it was?
I'm pretty sure it was yours, Owen.
I didn't give you permission.
Anyway, the computer's fixed now because of it.
The broken computer works again.
Yes.
And so now,
I took
by
a
the
hammer.
powers of whatever was bestowed within, the microphone now works.
Now, see, I took a hammer. What actually happened? I took a hammer and I kind of beat on the battery a little bit.
You got the battery out.
Yeah, I got the battery out.
How did you get it out?
All right. So I took this long, flimsy, like metal rod kind of
A
thing.
crowbar?
Kinda, not really.
You took a crowbar?
It wasn't a crowbar. It was a little thinner than that.
Just
but
say it's a crowbar.
it's a crowbar.
It'd be cool if we have a crowbar.
Okay. All right, so it was a crowbar, and what I did was I pried it off. Yeah, there was super glue all over that thing. It was all super glue. There was super glue on the bottom, on the sides. I was like, that's poor. That's weird.
Poor?
Yeah, that's poor quality. Anyhow,
I want to start using that as an insult. Just like, that's poor.
that's poor. Anyhow, we got that new battery, and basically,
Slapped a couple double A's in there.
Since the screws didn't work, we
They
decided.
work. They're just for fun.
Yeah, no, they don't connect to anything. No, like we checked, they don't connect to anything.
They're just the whole. It just goes into the piece.
We kind of rigged something together to keep it in there.
Did you solder it shut?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all
Yeah.
you have to say. Took out the old welding kit and
Welded.
put that sucker back together.
It wasn't really soldering. It was more like glue.
Oh, so you just repeated the.
Yeah.
So nothing was fixed, nothing was changed or anything.
The battery.
There's just a new AA battery in there.
Another AA battery.
Yeah, that's what
That's
this
how my
thing
computer's
uses.
running. It's
You
AA
look at it right
battery.
now and tell me that it uses more than a AA.
No, I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Maybe a AAA.
Probably quadruple A.
Actually, it's probably just a watch battery.
It's one of them small square batteries.
The little nickel things.
Little nickel things. Those are smaller than nickels.
All right. You know what, Ben? I just know that it's a small, round object
That's like silver.
similar to a coin.
And it's like silver.
And I picked the nickel to use as an example
It's smaller than a nickel.
because it's just a random coin.
Um,
There are several coins. I could have said the dollar
and
coin.
most
I could have said the
coins
half-dollar
are
coin.
silver.
I could have said a button.
Most coins are
could have said a
silver.
button.
Some are gold. Some are bronze.
I could have said, what could I have said? I could have said a pressed blueberry.
Penny.
No,
It would be
wouldn't.
more.
It wouldn't.
It would be closer to a penny.
It wouldn't because
closer
watch
to a
batteries don't have Abraham Lincoln's face on them.
Yeah, but neither do nickels.
Yeah. However,
However, yes, indeed. Anyhow, most coins are kind of cool. Did you know that some pennies aren't actually equal to 1 cent? They're equal to more.
first of all, where did you hear this?
People who collect pennies.
You talk to people who collect pennies?
Yeah. So basically, if you collect a penny, some of its mint value is like more than a penny. You could find a penny that's worth $20.
I don't really care.
I know. I just thought fact of the day.
Because where would you go to cash in that extra value?
A pawn shop.
A pawn shop, okay.
Yeah. Pawn shops collect pennies too.
I can't just go to a bank
No.
and tell them that this penny is worth $20. They won't accept that.
No, but it's like watching a Pokemon card
Shouldn't they
opening.
know
Have you ever seen
how
those?
much the money that they watch over is worth?
Well, see,
If they're a
it was
bank?
a Civil War penny, so it was worth a lot.
Well, they should be able to recognize that.
Yeah.
They look
Anyhow,
over all the money.
it's like one of them Pokemon card openings, but it's with pennies. They have like a bag of pennies and they like pour it out, and then they take 5 from the top, they put it in the back, and then they're like, okay, this is 1 penny. That's not worth much.
Please
That's
tell me
another
that's
penny.
actually how they
Yeah,
do it.
that's actually how they do it.
Because that's amazing.
They take 5 from the top, they move it
They
in the
open
back,
it. They open it. I'll start a live stream. Just, hey guys, welcome back to my penny unboxing video. Today we're gonna be reviewing some pennies that I found on the beach the other day. I think we're gonna have some good ones in here. All right, number one, this your basic penny. It's got a bit of rust on it. You know, nothing. A little vinegar can't get off. All right, number two, another regular penny. 5 hours later. All right. Ooh, this one has a different date. 1998.
mint condition.
Mint condition.
You know that's worth $5 right there.
I'm gonna save you for later. All right, another 1 cent penny. And it proceeds to go on for 2 days.
No, I've seen a dude unbox some pennies, right? He was taking them all out. He was like, "All right, that one's worth 1 cent. It's a standard penny, da 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 da." Like going through. He's like, "Copper infusion. That's about 5 cents."
Or does he just have magical glass and they just zoom in and see what the
He could
composition
tell.
is?
He could tell by looking at it, which I was like, "That's weird."
That
But then
sounds
the last
suspiciously
penny
wizard-like.
he took, the last penny he took, he screamed. He was like, "Oh my god!" He was like, "It's a Civil War penny with a copper brass infusion that has no ridges. The ridges are on the opposite side." And I was like, "What? What does this mean?" And he was like, "It's worth $50." I was like, "It's worth $50?" And then he turned it into his pawn shop and got $50.
Wow.
That's insane. Pennies, man.
Well, time to start collecting pennies.
Yeah, no. But are bronze and brass the same color?
Maybe?
Maybe?
I don't actually know what brass is.
Because like brass is like,
Brass might be a little more reddish.
because like I know my brass on my trumpet's like
Let me Google it.
I don't know, slightly yellowish, I guess, and then the copper is like normally darker, I guess. But put what you think in the comments. Are they the same color? Are they darker or not? If you're listening to Spotify, too bad. Anyhow, while Owen looks that up, well, what's the deal with mayonnaise, huh?
Ben?
Oh boy,
All right, I was right. Copper's more red.
copper's more red, huh?
Duh. Obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
All right, do we have anything to actually talk about?
No,
All right.
we ran out of everything. We've reached the end of our rope.
We can talk about colors, Ben.
True. All right, we're gonna talk about colors.
All right, so you saw that I wrote colors in my list of podcast
We
topics,
have a
right?
list of podcast topics. Yes.
I want you to guess what I mean by that.
Are you talking about how my green is not your green because we could be looking at the different greens?
Different greens?
Well, it's like the same. We call it green, but it could look like my red to you.
Yes.
But we have no way of knowing.
Exactly. There's no way to tell. It's the same with like taste. There's no physical, scientific way to prove that red is red and blue is blue. There's no way. You can't. There's no way.
My thing is, how did they figure out that blue was blue in the first place?
They didn't. They just gave it a name. And everyone agreed because what are you going to say? That's not blue. Because they were naming stuff.
What if it was like I don't know. So like there was a bunch of colors in one place and they're like, okay, that's gonna be blue, and somebody pointed to a different thing and they're like, that's blue, and then
That's color blindness.
Well, no. I'm talking like they pointed, this is blue, and then like the other person was like, this is blue, and then they just said, okay, it's blue, and so they started teaching their people this is blue.
No,
and
no,
their
no, no,
people
no.
started teaching this is blue, and now they all think blue is different colors.
No, because if that happened, you would have today more examples of like the dress, but
Yeah.
like not actually a light trick on your eyes. It's just people generally see different colors. What I'm talking about is that you have, say, a banana, right?
Yeah.
A fresh, ripe banana. One person could look at that and say it's yellow. Another person would also say that's yellow. But how do you know that those are the same colors they're perceiving?
Well, yeah, no. So that's like
Because color itself doesn't exist. It's not real. Nothing is.
it's the light refracting off of
Yes!
your eyes.
The way that we perceive color could be so different from everyone else, but there's no way to tell. And it's not like you say, oh, it looks weird to me, but it wouldn't, because that's how you lived your whole life seeing color.
The sky could be red.
Exactly.
For me, but it could be blue for Owen.
Exactly. But because of what we've named that color, it's blue for everyone, regardless of what it looks like. There's no way to tell what is correct, because there is no objective correct.
We could put green up in front and be like, how do you name this? Green. How else are you supposed to name it? There's no other way. But that green could look black to me. There's no other way to tell. Which is kind of weird, because the way I see the world, it looks normal.
It is weird to think about.
Like,
because
everything else
you
is
would
normal
assume that everyone else
sees
what you're seeing. But for as far as we can tell, everyone could be experiencing completely different things, and we would be none the wiser.
This is really weird, because everything out there is just normal. But if I saw things in Owen's eyes and it was all different, I would be freaked out. Just because we grew up with it. It's grass is green, and green looks nice. If it was a different color, I'd scream. I'd just be like, what the heck's going on?
I know it's the same way with taste. Except with taste, you've got a bit of
you got a bit of
deviation.
You can explain a little bit,
because taste buds are different, and that's why people don't like certain things that other people do like.
The only way I could definitely see it getting weird is like taste buds. Some things taste bitter, some things taste sweet. How are you supposed to explain what bitter tastes like?
Exactly.
Or how are you supposed to explain what sweet tastes like, or savory, or all these other things to basic definitions of taste? There's no way for you to know what it tastes like. Like, my bitter could be his sweet, which I don't know why you would think bitter tastes like sweet, but
well, if my taste buds are different, then you never know.
that would be, you would hate sweet things, right?
What if I like bitter things, though?
Why would you like bitter things?
Some people like bitter things.
Bitter things are
Some
disgusting.
people like bitter things.
Bitter things are very disgusting. But like, that's why we named it bitter. Bitter means like it's like
it means bad.
Bad. Sweet tastes good. Bitter bad. Sweet good.
Back to caveman times.
Ooga had coffee. Booga had sugar. Ooga don't like coffee. Booga like coffee. So trade happened. Ooga now eats sugar. Booga drinks coffee.
That's not what I was.
Not what you were going for.
I was more going for like the naming of bitter and sweet.
Please go on.
Like we were talking about.
Yeah, go on.
Ooga and Booga have coffee and what is sugar? Booga says coffee bad, bitter. Ooga says sugar good, sweet. And then Webster's Dictionary was written.
Yeah,
by Ooga and Booga.
Ooga and Booga wrote Webster's Dictionary. That's entirely how it happens. Yeah, no, that's like with taste, with sight. You also got hearing. The five senses: touch, hearing. I don't know about touch though, because touch would be very, very difficult.
Well, I don't know if touch can vary, because that's just sensing the textures and stuff.
Yeah. Technically, we're just like, blind, like feeling stuff. That's what blind people are
We
like.
can see.
Yeah.
We aren't blind.
But imagine if we were blind.
That would be
Rough.
something.
Something.
We'd have to get a dog, and we could bring that dog wherever we want. Actually, you know what? Being blind might not be that bad.
I was at an escape room, right? And I was watching a blind lady. They gave her the writing utensil.
Didn't you say this in the last episode?
I think I did. Yeah, basically they gave her the writing utensil.
No, you did in the fall episode.
That's what I'm saying. I think I did. But recently we had some deaf people go into the room that was the loudest.
Oh.
So like it was hinged on loud noises and like listening to them, right? Like
they were all deaf?
All of them were deaf.
Oh,
and it all hinged like a few.
So
puzzles.
You had no way of like telling them what to do.
No. There were like a few puzzles that you had to use your ears to listen. They didn't have hearing aids for some reason. And they were going in there. There was information that people were telling you only through audio.
And so they were doomed to fail.
Yeah, they had one translator in there, and what I did was I had to listen to everything, write it out, like I was writing it out like normal, and then I handed it to the translator, and the translator could like go at their own pace, right? Mm-hmm. Now for the puzzle, it's basically you're tapping on this like there's tapping on this like pipe, and you have to listen to the pipe, and it's like a Morse code type of tapping. Most people can't hear it without a stethoscope. So when there are 5 deaf people and 1 translator in there, and whenever all of the scaring happens through loud sounds, they're just kind of walking through like, why is it dark? And then, they proceed to go through the door and listen. I mean, not listen. They just go through the door. And then they just kind of figure out what to do, even though they have no idea what's going on.
So why did they think that would be a good idea?
They've done one of our other rooms that wasn't hinged on sound, and they had a lot of fun.
And you didn't think to indicate that this particular one?
No, we told them.
Oh.
And they still wanted to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they finish it?
No.
Okay, let's see.
They got farther than most people, though, which was kind of surprising.
Take that, most people. You got dunked on by deaf people.
I've seen a lot worse people, and those deaf people creamed most of them. So, Yeah,
we gotta keep complimenting the deaf so that when they hear this episod, they'll feel good about
when they
themselves.
hear this episode, they'll definitely be thankful.
Yes.
That got me thinking about like blind people. You know what I mean? Like not deaf. No. Hear me out.
I'm concerned about what you're about to say.
I'm concerned what I'm about to say, but like, if you were blind your entire life, why are you making that face?
Because I'm concerned about what's about to come out of your mouth.
It's pertaining to like the color thing or like the other thing, right?
Okay.
So if you're like blind your entire.
I'm not making a face.
You're making a face.
I'm not even looking at you, Ben.
You're
not even looking at you.
Yeah. All right. So basically, I feel like this is gonna be bad. All right, guys.
So my face was correct. Blind people look away.
All right. No. It's not that. No, I mean like I feel like if I say this, it's gonna turn bad later on for me.
Oh.
I have to think about what I say now.
No. Just say it. It'll make it more entertaining.
You entertain the audience while I figure out a way to say this without making it get put on that episode. You go on. I'm just gonna figure out a way to say this.
No, I'll take the microphone away. Yeah, we'll go over here.
Oh man, that's gonna
say bye, Ben.
Bye, Ben.
There's no way that was picked up.
Bye, Ben.
That's much better. Hello, audience. Welcome to your weekly scheduled allotted time for one-on-one talk with me, Owen, your favorite person here. Today, we will be discussing the ins and outs of dark magic and wizardry. So, if you or a loved one have ever wanted to reanimate the dead, all you have to do is really simple. You just need some crunched up bones from a frog. You need a piece of fabric from Ben, what's something that has fabric?
Cloth.
From a cloth. And you need some rust from a trampoline spring. And then you put these in a cauldron, a big cauldron, like a really big cauldron. And then you dump the dead body into the cauldron. You stir it around a few times. You put it in the oven, preheat for 238 before you put it in. And you leave it in for about 6 to 8 months. And then you pull it out and bada bing, bada boom. You'll have a nice, delectable, living human being. And there you have it. This concludes today's segment of one-on-one talks with me, your favorite person. And now back to the show. Come step closer.
All right, I am. I was just, sitting back, relaxing. All right, so
did you Google whatever you needed to?
Yes, I Googled whatever I needed to. So this is what the Google said, all right?
Google told you how to talk without getting in trouble?
Yes, Google told me how to talk without getting in trouble. So I'm going to say this. It's basically what my thing was blind people, what do they see, right? Because we think it's blackness, but like whenever we close our eyes, it's basically just like the back of our eyelids, right? Mm-hmm. So if they could be seeing like whatever they want, right? But we just don't know what it is. It could be like not a black, but just like a random color that they're seeing, or something else like that. It's like a theory that's been going around on the internet that I saw, but anyhow.
That's all you had to say?
That's all I had to say.
It? That's it?
I just wanted to say I don't want to go
How
on.
could you have possibly worded that to make it?
Owen, you know me.
I want to hear it, Ben.
No, you know me.
I want you to go on.
I don't. Please don't cancel me.
I want you to go on, Ben.
Anyhow, basically what it is, it's like
blind people turn subtitles off right now.
Yep. Blind people turn subtitles off. Make sure your ears are listening, deaf people.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hear this one.
You're gonna want to hear this one. So basically, we see is light refraction off from the sun, right? That's how we see things.
Yes, we've been over this.
That's how we see like colors and other things like that. But if you can't see, is it just like how you would unplug a TV? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I understand that when you turn off a TV, it turns black.
Yeah, but like, do they truly see black, or do they see something like just nothing? Is black nothing, or is black just black?
Well,
please explain.
Scientifically, black is every color, as it is light bouncing off, and you get every color together. And then white is the absence of light.
Whoa.
I think.
So wouldn't it be them seeing white, or would they be seeing black?
You would have to ask someone who was seeing and then lost their sight and would be able to explain what it looks like, as opposed to someone who was born blind.
Well, see, there are different types of blindness. So, like, depending...
total blindness is what you're talking about.
Yeah. Would you be able to perceive the black if you've never seen the black before?
Would it be a black at all?
Would it be a black at all? That's the perception that you have.
Better question, would you know what color is?
Yeah, no.
If you were born blind.
If you were born blind, you
know
what color is.
How do you describe color?
You can't. You're just like, this is red. Wow. I can't see that. What are you talking about? That's basically how. That's the theory going around. Is that
the theory is that they see a blackness?
No, that they see different colors, but they don't know what the color is, so they can't like say it. You know what I mean?
Well, that could easily be proven.
Well, yeah, true.
So
It's just a random theory. Don't kill the messenger.
we can kill the messenger.
Yeah, they will kill the messenger later. As things are, the messenger will get killed multiple times.
Yes.
God,
Blood will be shed.
blood will be no, not even blood. Just a lot of organs will be thrown onto the ground.
Good, I can use those for my wizardry.
I'm gonna get stomped on.
We're gonna get a big old hammer and just flatten you like a pancake.
You ever thought about like old timey wizardry?
What? Have you, as a sane man, ever thought about old-timey wizardry?
I mean,
Ben,
just think about it. Look, think about it.
what does that mean?
So there were wizards in a night court, right?
Yeah.
What type of magic did they do?
They had a hat, and they could pull a rabbit out of it.
No. They were like magicians, but like, what did they do for like magic? Because like there were like, you know, cure-alls and like other stuff like that. Where they
You mean alchemy?
No. They weren't
The
alchemists.
pharmaceutical business?
They called themselves wizards. Like, you know.
Of course they call themselves wizards. That's a freaking radical name. I would love to have the title of a wizard.
I'm a wizard. But no, see, like, what magic did they do?
Maybe they controlled the weather, Ben. Maybe they helped to build all the big castles and stuff. Can you imagine building a castle right now, Ben?
What if they were real? And we just said,
Castles are real?
No. The wizards are real.
They are real. You didn't
No.
know that?
No, I didn't.
I just had a whole segment talking about wizardry. You didn't.
Wizards.
Yeah, you didn't.
Wizards.
You haven't seen Harry Potter?
No, I've never seen it.
You didn't.
No. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Well, you should go watch it. It's a pretty good documentary.
It's a documentary?
Yeah, it shows you what goes down in England.
I thought it was like a fantasy novel or
No.
It's just
Well, I mean, it started off as a research paper,
it's a research paper, so it's documentary. Okay.
and then turned to a documentary.
Wow, that's something.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know
You've
that.
never seen it?
Never heard of that.
You've never heard of it?
No.
See, that's different.
Never heard of Harry Potter.
I want you to say that again, nice, loud, and clear for the audience.
No, I don't want to say that again.
Say it again.
I was joking. I know what Harry Potter is. Please don't kill me.
Oh, Ben, you are just a walking menace to yourself.
I am. I'm a masochist. No, not actually. I'm sorry. No, wait. Please don't record that.
Okay. For context, we took a BDSM test about a couple weeks ago.
No, God.
Not because we were curious, but because we were the whole friend group was there and we were doing it for fun because why not? We've taken the personality test about 1,000 times. Let's do something interesting. Benjamin here doesn't know how to take personality quizzes.
I do.
You do not. Otherwise, you have some really concerning results. Most of us got like high 90s, maybe 80s for like vanilla, which is your basic regular person activities. We'll call it activities. And then every other category was like really, really low, because we're normal. Ben gets here late, may I add, because he had work. He gets to this party. He takes the test, and he's like, here's my results. No, like, self-awareness for what he is showing us.
None.
At least, like, 30% for all of the categories, 50% for some of the really concerning ones. And I turn to Ben, and I say, Ben, please tell me you took this test wrong. And he was like, no, I took it right. I just only put extreme answers. So either completely disagree or completely agree. So we're gonna assume,
Well, yeah, the middle
for
options.
the public opinion of Benjamin here, that he took it wrong because that's not. The middle options exist for a reason,
No,
Ben.
the middle options are like.
They exist for a reason,
No,
so they
they're
can
for
judge.
undecisive people. I am
No.
a very decisive person.
Then you should have answered completely no for all of them, Ben. Like,
Oh, Owen.
9 out of 10 of the questions on that test, you should not have answered
Oh,
yes
Owen.
for any of them.
Oh, Owen.
You know what, Ben? We can take the test again, and I'm gonna force you to do the middle answers.
Okay. Oh, Owen.
You guys keep saying that over and over again?
That's so funny. Anyhow,
It's less
that's all the time we have for today.
Is it?
I think we need
You're gonna end it on that? Ben? Do you want to end it on that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I was
joking.
gonna
I was
say.
joking. I was joking. That's it's a very funny topic.
All right, you can find the BDSM test linked in the description of the video.
Yeah, we're gonna put the BDSM.
No,
test
we are
in the-
not. We're gonna get the video taken down if we do that.
we get our first what's it called?
We'll get a sponsorship.
We'll get a sponsorship from BDSM Test. Please sponsor us. # spawn.
It's not a company, Ben.
It will be
It will be?
one day.
Are you gonna make it a
I'm
company?
gonna make it. I'm gonna.
You're
be
gonna
CEO.
make it a
I'm
company.
gonna be CEO.
The CEO of BDSM.
Yes.
What did the letter stand for?
I don't want to say.
You want to say?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
How can you be CEO if you don't even know what it stands for?
Do you know what it stands for?
I know what like most of them stand for. I don't know what all of them stand for. All right.
All right. Okay. So what have we learned today? Owen is worse than I am because he knows what BDSM stands for, and I don't even know what that stands
No.
for. The silence afterward, you went, no.
Ben, do we have to reveal to the audience what your scores were?
No.
Why not?
I
Are you
don't-
embarrassed?
No, they're extreme.
Oh, so you admit that they're extreme and that
They're extreme.
you should have lessened it.
They're
huh?
extreme.
They are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, Ben, I also put definite no for a lot of them,
Did you?
which means that you put definite yes for some that you should not have put yes on.
Tomato.
I am now more concerned than ever about his test results.
Look, I don't even remember what they were. I don't have pictures
We
of
can
them.
go do it again, Ben.
I don't think I want to.
I think you want to. I think you do. I can see past your bluff here, Ben.
Oh, God.
You want to take it again
I
because you don't remember what your scores are, don't you? Do you?
No, I don't want to take it again.
And you want to look at those scores again, don't
I
you?
don't think I do.
I think you do.
I don't think I do.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why wizardry exists, so that we can bind Ben with magical chains and force him to take this test again.
Yes. No. No. You know what?
Um,
No.
The whole point of binding you with magical chains is that you don't have an option here, Ben. You don't have a choice.
That's not fair.
Yeah, well, neither is life, so
Wizardry, am I right?
no one's listening at this point anymore. We've already scared them all off.